Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. My name is Jurassic Blue, and today we're touring Jurassic World. And this is actually a park done by me. This is a pretty big park. And we're adding in a bunch of details, and we're pretty much just gonna be showcasing Jurassic World by 2015 of how it looked. So let's go check it out. The return of, I don't know. And also, I don't know how to link a park down below, so I'll have to just do a little magic instead. But anyways, let's just go check this park out. Alright, and here we are at Jurassic World. So this is kind of how Jurassic World goes, you know? First off, we just arrive at the ferry landing, which is not really the ferry landing, it's kind of an arrival point. And we kind of just end up over here. And guys, this is actually my park. This is my very own version of Jurassic World. And as you guys can see, we have the monorail of sort, and we have a bunch of different banners of some sort. And we have some decorations there. But anyways, we're eventually when the monorail comes around, that'll be pretty cool. Okay, so now we're on the monorail, and as you guys can see, we're in the gate, and this is kind of how it was. You don't see much as first, and then when you go through the gate, the rest of the park slowly comes into view, and we're actually gonna do something really cool real quick. Open the gate. Oh gosh. Okay, well, oh, that's not really planned. Um. Okay, so that was not really planned at all. But anyways, guys, you then see the park slowly comes into view. So we're going the monorail. Choo choo. I don't. That's not how a monorail is supposed to sound like. But anyways, guys, we've arrived at Jurassic World. Let's go have a look. And oh, oops. Okay, guys. So here we are at the Hotel Plaza, or at the hotel complex, and right here I kind of made like a little tennis court area. And right here we have a luxury like spa type thing. We have a nice cuisine or restaurant right here. It's pretty cool. And this is kind of how it was right here. I try to make this as accurate as possible. In my opinion, this is the most accurate Jurassic World that I've honestly just created, and honestly, I could show with you guys. And guys, I'm doing this video because literally just today, Jurassic World Evolution 3 came out, and unfortunately, I can't get it until my birthday, which is kind of unfortunate. But we'll get through, okay, guys, okay? We'll get through. We're gonna have to finish off the Bioscience Sanctuary series as well, and we'll have to do a bunch of other stuff as well, so. Okay, so anyway, okay. Alright, so anyways, we're just gonna have to go ahead and just go along the path here, and eventually we will have to end up right here. We have a nice little gym area. We have the hatchery where all the dinosaurs are created, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We also have the pretend egg spinner, because the egg spinner was in Jurassic World. However, there's nothing really I could do about that anyway. So, anyways, guys, so we're gonna have to go back around the hotel complex because I need to show you something that I think will really satisfy you. I don't know. Don't ask me how, I just got over here, but I kind of just did a little bit of editing. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so anyways, guys, we're gonna go around here, go all the way around, and right here, we either go, okay, so we have a little decision, we go right or left. Left brings us to the little, like, hotel area, response facility, kind of like, this is actually supposed to be the golf course right here, so you can, like, golf and stuff like that. And you know what? Let's actually go down here. Let's take a little tour down here. We have a nice response facility here that's connected to a path, however. It's actually kind of sectioned off, and you'll actually see why in a couple of seconds. Anyways, we have some. We actually have a sand trap. That's kind of cool. We have multiple sand traps. We have some restrooms right here that's supposed to act as like hammocks. I don't know. I don't know what you call them. And these are actually supposed to be the golf carts. Okay, this is the dumbest thing ever, but hey, I made these as go-karts, and the reason why I sectioned it off is because they can't actually return to the response facility, and we have a nice little hotel. All right, so let's go ahead and get back over there and explore the rest of Jurassic World. I also forgot to show you guys this bit right here. So if we go along this little narrow path that almost connects with the actual path, but it doesn't. I don't know why, but I just made it like this is okay. This is probably stupid, but it's kind of like a diagonal thing with like a little watering hole right there. Oh, the monorail look there looks so cool. Okay, and come here. We have a nice little mini golf section for all the kids and stuff like that. So it's not just the adults that can golf here. Outside is for adults and like young teenager and like grown up teenagers, and these are for the small, like the young children and like the young babies and stuff. I don't know, man. Okay, instead of just walking back, we're actually yeah, we'll just walk back. I don't know. Wait. Oh shoot. Wait. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if you guys just saw all that clip, but we kind of went down there and there's a little mini golf section. So instead of just normal people golfing here, and we also showed the little thing right there. And instead of normal people like adults golfing here, we have a nice little kid area, so the kids can can golf. I don't know, but anyways, guys, we're just gonna go around the corner here, and eventually we will end up. Hold up. Yes. Okay, so eventually we come to here, and then eventually we'll go to right here, and then we'll end up in this little like gift shop right there, and then we have this nice little archway, which will lead us to the Mosasaurus feeding show. And unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to do the feeding show today, because I turned off all the dinosaurs like hunger and thirst and all of that, because just for the video, we'll turn it back on. And guys, at the end of the video, we're gonna be opening the park. The park is closed right now, but we will be opening the park and all that stuff. And right there, down here, there's nothing really much. There's just some nature hotels, and then the path to the control room or the control center, whatever you call it. And then this is a main archway to get to the actual main street. So, and I just finished this yesterday, so this is my first time showcasing it to a bunch of other people. Okay, so right there, or right here, I'm just gonna add a little lagoon section, just so you know that you're getting the feel of just walking into the lagoon instead of just walking into nowhere, you know. Okay, so we're right here, so this is there's the lagoon sign, and here is officially Main Street. Welcome to Main Street. I don't know, but anyways, guys, we have these little decorations here with a bunch of budget shots as well. We have this is supposed to be the Pterosaur IMAX experience, and this is supposed to be Dave and Buster's. This was in the movie. This was supposed to be berry shells type thing or berry screams ice cream. I don't know how you say it, but and then we have a bunch of like other like things as well. With some shops and drink centers, some food, and a bunch of other stuff. So we come down here to Main Street and we see this is supposed to be a T Rex skull, however, it just ended up to be a Spinosaurus skull because we don't have the T Rex skull in this game, unfortunately. I thought that was going to be like a thing they would have added it when the game first came out, but it wasn't. Okay, so now we're just going to come here. I don't know if you guys can hear how loud that is. Yeah, it's honestly kind of loud, but here, let me actually turn it up just a little bit, but for me, it is kind of loud. Let me actually kind of like turn the volume down to 30. Okay, 30 will do. We obviously have the sponsor skeleton. You can't make Jurassic World without that, man. You just can't, okay? You just can't. Alright, and then, anyways, that's pretty much all we can do for Main Street. We have these, like, nice little banners as well. Let me go. Okay, so then we take a right or left. Right brings us to the aquatic park, and this actually brings us to the T Rex Kingdom, and as you can see from the T Rex sign. And then here we are, the T Rex Kingdom, and what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go into we're actually gonna go into Rexy's exhibit, so that'll be pretty cool. Okay, here we are. Hello, Rexy. How are you? Make sure I'm recording. Okay, yeah, I am. Hello, Rexy. How are you? um, and we've had some dead dinosaurs in the past before, and Rexy was one of them. Okay, what I mean by that is because before this, Rexy actually died because of hunger. I don't know how, but there was plenty of goats in here. I released like 10 goats, and she didn't eat a single one of them. So that was honestly pretty weird. We can take a look at the other side where we have some water as well, where Rexy can drink and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much the. Oh, we can see it right there. Okay, but that's pretty much the entire thing. We can also just pop it right here into one of these viewing galleries as well, where we could also look at Rexy as well from different angles. That sounds a little bit weird, but that sounds a little bit weird, but okay. Okay, and then I kind of forgot what was around here because this park is so big, obviously. Okay, so I remember this. However, there's something over here that I kind of forgot about. Yeah, like over here. There's something over here that I forgot about. And oh wait, is this where Rexy's like gate is? So, oh gosh, what the? Oh gosh, I know that I just saw you for you guys, but that was really weird. Okay, and yeah, this is obviously Paddock 9. So that's it. Oh god. Yeah, no. Please don't open Rexy's gate. Okay, and then obviously we can go through there. You know what? Let's just go through here just for fun. Can we open up? Open the gates? Yeah. Okay, then can we go back through them? Okay. Alright, so that is honestly a pretty cool thing that I that's in Jurassic World. Bro, no, we are not letting Rexy out today. Okay, so something I'm recording. I don't know if you guys saw this bit, but it's not the only special. It's kind of just a thing that I saw in the movie, and I was just like, "Oh, work." So no, okay. Am I actually recording? Yes, I am. Okay. Oh my gosh, bro. I always lose track of like recording time and stuff like that. So I am recording right now. Okay, so we'll come down this way, and we'll see what else we have to come over here. Okay, so right here, this is the petting zoo, the Gentle Giants petting zoo. And we actually do have dinosaurs, and this is probably the most stupid and ridiculous thing ever. I literally have, and oh wait, why is there 5 gallon in here? There should be 6 gallon in here, and like 5 more. Okay, so there should be 5 in this, or 6 in this one, 4 in this one. I'll probably have to change that, but anyways, we go to here, and then so we have Gallimimus, Passasaurus, and Triceratops, and the 2 other enclosures. In this back enclosure, we have Pterosaurus and Stegosaurus as well. Okay, well now we're gonna go over here and see what else we can find. Also, guys, in the movie, this is how you would usually get into the enclosure, but it's obviously blocked off because we don't want any dinosaurs to escape. That would be really bad. Wait, what the heck? Okay, so you guys, in case you don't know, this is how you usually get in the movie. However, you know, yes, you can't do that. Okay, so right here are the Gentle Giants petting zoo. So Brachiosaurus, or sorry, Apatosaurus, Gallimimus, Triceratops, and these 2 enclosures, and then that back enclosure has Stegosaurus and Parasaurolophus. And let's go over to here to see what else we can find. And oh, I think this is that's the Pachy Arena. Yeah. Okay, and we also have this little area right here that goes into it. Not really special, and we're not really gonna look into that because it's not really that special as well. And eventually, this one comes to here. I wish there was a Pachycephalosaurus one, but there's not really. We have Pachycephalosauruses in here, and also Sigma, because Fallen Kingdom as well. So that's pretty much it for the Pachy Arena. There's it was named the Pachy Arena in the movie, so I know my stuff. Okay. And then we're gonna go here and okay, here we have the other monorail that's gonna take us all throughout the park. Okay, and it's gonna take us all throughout the park. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly go onto this monorail and just see where it is. So that'll be pretty cool. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna go over here until we get to a monorail stop. Alright guys, so here we are at the Botanical Gardens, and on the Jurassic World website, it actually did say that the Apatosaurus was located here, We didn't know if it was personally there, but I decided to add it because I feel like it would be pretty cool. So eventually, you would take this Jurassic tour because the path can't go into the aviary, and then you would see all these different, like, foliage types. We have all different foliage types from the prehistoric age. So we have that's a ground fiber, that's tall fiber, that's tall leaf, that's tall nuts, er, that's also tall leaf, or that's tall leaf and tall fruits, and these are all the tall stuff. So that's tall nuts, and also back here we have tall fruit as well. So tall nut, tall fruit, tall fiber, and tall leaf. Okay, and then eventually we would just go to here. Let's speed up the time. And then eventually we would just okay, we almost just ran into it. And eventually we would just explore here, and that's pretty much all I have to say about this enclosure. It's not really that special, but I think yeah, it's not really that special. And here comes the monorail. So now we're gonna go ahead and go to the next enclosure, which I'm pretty sure is the Cretaceous cruise. So we'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, guys, so we are just arriving at the Cretaceous cruise enclosure, so honestly, that would be pretty cool and stuff like that. So now we're gonna exit out from here, and before we actually go into the actual Cretaceous cruise enclosure, we're actually gonna go over to here and actually see a little different enclosure that might be familiar to you guys if you watched Camp Cretaceous. And that enclosure is the river adventure. And so what we're actually gonna do is we're actually gonna drive our own gyrosphere. So hold up, let's switch cameras. Let's do it like that. Oh my gosh, why are there so many stegos here? There's so many stegos, bro. And so there's also Parasaurolophus in here, and oh my gosh, I can't drive because of the stegos. They're in the freaking way, bro. Move, you stupid little crapheads. Oh my gosh, bro. Just move your butt. Okay, thank you. And oh my god. Okay, I'll be back when I figure this out. Okay, so that wasn't actually too bad to get out. Now we're just gonna follow the path here. So you saw all the stegos here. So where are the Oh, there are the paras. There are all of them. Okay, so the paras were obviously seen in the Cretaceous cruise. They would eventually go bioluminescent when they were in like dark places, and eventually we can't make it nighttime, unfortunately. I mean, I think we can, but I don't really want to. Unfortunately, I just don't really want to. And oh, the gate. Wait, hold up. Can we actually hold up? I actually kind of want to test something. Can we actually like go through the gate as a gyrosphere? There's no way that we could do this. Oh my gosh. There's no way, bro. Okay, well that's pretty much the entire thing. Yeah, that's pretty much the entire river adventure, so that's pretty cool. Now, guys, we're gonna be driving the Cretaceous, or we're gonna be doing the Cretaceous cruise. Unfortunately, we don't have the Cretaceous cruise in this game, but in Evolution 3, we actually do. So eventually, we will get to do it. However, and bro, I need to make another version of Jurassic World in Evolution 3, because bro, that's that's just so cool. It's just so cool. And after bro, Evolution 1 was a amazing game, but Evolution 2 was such a big upgrade, and it's like honestly, it's just awesome. But I think honestly, what this game would have needed was just more accessibility, because we wanted so much in Evolution 3 that we didn't. I mean, in Evolution 1 that we didn't get in Evolution 2. Like it's like kind of crazy. But right now we're just driving through the Cretaceous cruise. In the herbivore enclosure, you could see Apatosaurus, Stegosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Microceratus, and Ouranosaurus. And in the carnivore enclosure, oh, you could see Ceratosaurus. So that's one. I kind of had to get creative with this. I kind of had to get creative. So we have Ceratosaurus, we have Dilophosaurus, wherever the heck they are. Oh, there they are. They're the Dilos. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have Ceratosaurus, we have Dilophosaurus, and oh my gosh, this Gyrosphere. Oh my gosh, you kidding me? Okay, so we have Ceratosaurus, Dilophosaurus, we have Baryonyx, and somewhere around here as well is... Where is that? It's in here somewhere with them. Where is it? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Where the heck is it? Where is it? I can't find it, but there's Suchomimus somewhere in here. Oh wait, is that it right there? Is that it? Yeah, that. Wait, no. Bro, I can't freaking see it. Um. Okay, so Suchomimus is eventually. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I see him now. Yeah, that's them. Okay. And then we also have where are they? Oh yeah, right there. We have Monolophosaurus, and then we have Metriacanthosaurus. So that's all the carnivores in the Cretaceous cruise, and then we just go back here, and eventually we just wrap around the herbivore enclosure. Okay, so I kind of just skipped over from the Cretaceous cruise, but now we're here at the aviary, so this is kind of cool. And right here, hold up, yes, we this is the dome little thing, and we could see the pteranodons in here and flying them around and stuff like that. The pteranodons and dimorphodons. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, and I also had a couple of goat feeders in there. Don't ask why, but I feel like they just kind of look funny. You see those goats right there? Yes, there's goats in there, bro. If the pteranodons want some actual meat, then they'll actually have to hunt the goats, which is kind of harsh, but you know. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the aviary. So I don't know what the next enclosure is, but we'll find out eventually. Okay, we'll find out eventually. And the next enclosure that we had was the Gallimimus Valley, and obviously we have the Jurassic tour here. We have the Gallimimus Valley, aka the Safari, aka the Jungle Trek. And now we're gonna drive the tour vehicle. Hold up, can we switch cameras? Okay, thank you. Alright, so now we're just gonna go ahead and just drive, or we're gonna drive along thing. Oh, was that the gate? Yeah, that was the gate. Okay. Now we're just gonna drive along, and honestly, it's kind of just free. I'm not gonna lie, so there's nothing really crazy about this. And this is actually the scene from the movie. So when Zack and Gray are on the monorail, they're right here, and they just race along the Galmams and the monorail. Like I kind of passes back there.
Provide us with a small degree of advance warning, allowing us time to relay any important
Okay.
instructions
And then
to
obviously
our
when sea
guests.
dinosaur, no, don't crash into him. Even though if I try to drive into him, I wouldn't be able to. So in this enclosure we have Gallimimus, Apatosaurus, Parasaurolophus, and then Montosaurus as well. So you guys seen Apatosaurus and then Montos or Parasaurolophus. Let's see if we could see any what you call it, Edmontosauruses. And oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah, right there, right there. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the John Mom's Valley. It's honestly a pretty cool enclosure. And okay, I'm gonna have to speed up the process because I'm kind of running out of time here. Okay, I'm kidding. What am I saying? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm finally here, dude. Bro, that took like so long. Like, so you see that monorail track right there? It goes all the way to the Galmas Valley, which is on the other side of the park. That took like a good like 3 minutes, bro. And I wasn't even on triple speed, bro. That it was still like it was still so long. I mean, wait no, I was on triple speed, bro, and it took so long, bro. Okay, well anyway, this is the Brachiosaur treetop geysers. If you guys didn't know, we have Brachiosauruses from Isosorna, the four original ones from Jurassic Park, as well as some normal volcano ones, and we also have some Apatosauruses in here as well. They share the enclosure. We also have like some sauropod feeders right there with like kind of like the aviary perches and stuff like that. Don't ask how I know that, but whatever. It's honestly kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. Okay, well, that's pretty much it for the Brachiosaur treetop gazer, so we're just gonna go ahead and go on to the next enclosure. Okay, yeah, so I kind of just skipped over to this enclosure, but this is right here, if you look at the logo, it's the Triceratops territory, with every single Ceratopsian on the park's roster showcased here, as well as Pachycephalosaurus and Stygimoloch as well. So, let's see if we can spot all of them. So that's Triceratops, Sinoceratops, Stygimoloch, um, Nociceratops, the, and, uh, and there's Pachycephalosaurus. Oh, yeah, right there. Pachycephalosaurus. So honestly, that's pretty much it for the Triceratops territory. However, Right now, I feel like this is kind of just like the boring stuff. But now, well, the next enclosure that we're gonna go to is a little bit more of an adventure. If this park was obviously in real life, and that enclosure is the bamboo forest. And we have three carnivores and four herbivores. Okay, so the first carnivore we have is Monolophosaurus right there, and this is supposed to be a hike of 542 acre attraction. However, we don't have the space for that, so we have Monolophosaurus. We actually have Velociraptor in here. So yeah, so yes, guys, if you've been wondering if there were more raptors other than the Raptor Squad in uh, Jurassic World in the theme park, then yes, that is it. And then eventually we have Tarbosaurus as well, which I actually just got the DLC yesterday. I just managed to finish the DLC. Just managed to finish the park, and honestly, this park, it's not too special. It's kind of just like invisible fencing off some herbivores and carnivores. So it's not really special at all. It's not really special. I kind of also forgot about this one over here, and this one, I think, is the Carnotaurus habitat. Yes, it is. We have two Carnotauruses socializing. We have two Carnotauruses sleeping. And Toro's actually not in here. She's actually going to be in the Camp Cretaceous, which is going to be coming up very soon. But, anyways, what could you know? What could you know? Okay. Alright, so now we're just going to go over to the next exhibit, which I think is the gondola lift. Alright, we are here at the gondola lift, and there's actually only two herbivores here. It is the Parasaurolophus and Edmontosaurus. However, we do get a zip line, and you actually can see and you can actually see the entire park here. You can actually see the entire park, which is honestly pretty cool. Okay, let's actually just get off because I don't really want to go. And also, right here, we also have the lookout point as well, which eventually there would be hang gliders. However, we don't really have those in the game. So this is the West Plains enclosure, which I don't know if I introduced to you guys. So that's that. Yeah, you see one Packy right there. So that is it's kind of stupid. I don't know if I introduced you guys to the Allosaurus. I introduced you guys to the Compsognathus and the, but I don't know if I introduced you guys to the Allosaurus, but that's them. So that's kind of cool. We also have the weather station as well, which is in Sector 2 as well. So that's just another little thing I kind of just added into the park. So for this one, guys, we're coming out of a different approach. We just got off the Innovation Center monorail, and it's really steep, as you guys can see. But anyways, guys, we're actually gonna go ahead and hold up. If we go all the way to over here, okay, so hold up. Okay, so we go to here and we go into the aquatic park. So this would eventually be the aquatic park that was actually in the movie, which is surprising. And I just went down by reference just to try and get it. And honestly, I think I did a damn good job. So, and this is pretty much just the entire water park. This is pretty much the entire water park or the aquatic park. And we also have the zip lines as well and the monorail tracks as well that you just go through there. And last but definitely not least, we have the Gyrosphere Valley. And the Gyrosphere Valley is the last open enclosure or attraction that is open to the public. Okay, guys, I don't know what just happened, but something happened.
Willkommen in
I
der
don't know what,
Biosphäre,
but
der besten Möglichkeit
anyways,
für
guys.
unsere Dinosaurier aus der Nähe zu
Hello,
sehen.
hello. Okay, that was kind of weird, but anyways, guys, before I go into the gyrosphere, right here, I have a cup of water, and we're doing a water checkpoint because even though this is a special episode, we still need a water checkpoint, bro. But anyways, guys, if you did completely just enjoy the video, and we're still gonna continue the video, but if you've enjoyed it so far, leave a like and subscribe. So that would be pretty cool. Go to your kitchen, get yourself some water, and let's drink up. Okay. Now, all right. Now let's go into the dinosaur. Oh gosh. What? Oh shit! Crap. I forgot to turn off the. Uh, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I took care of the sticky mock. It was a sticky mock that broke out. I fixed it anyway, but I really shouldn't have sworn there. That was a bad idea, and I'm supposed to be family friendly, dude. I'm a freaking idiot. Okay, well, anyways, we'll just, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just drive the gyrosphere. And this is like the kind of the scene that we see. Okay, and it's sectioned, the entire like Jurassic Valley is sectioned off by invisible fencing. Mostly around the front side, and then on the back side, it's kind of just normal fencing as well. And there's still okay. Okay, wait. I think that's still the dinosaur just being in captivity. However, it's not actually. It's in captivity, but it's still. It should just go away in a few seconds. But anyways, guys, this is pretty much the entire Gyrosphere Valley. Here, so in the movie, we kind of just see Zack and Gray go through here, and then we just eventually see them see a bunch of different dinosaurs and stuff like that, and all that jazz. This is so cool. I don't. I kind of forgot how just cool this park is. It's just so cool, just so cool. Okay. Well, anyways, we have Apatosaurus, Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, Stegosaurus, and Ankylosaurus all in here, which are all a part of the Gyrosphere. These are all the species that call the Gyrosphere Valley home, and we're not really following the path. We have a nice little like lake or like kind of like river thing. I don't know. And also, guys, the Jurassic World Evolution 3 launch trailer just came out, so I might react to that today. However, I might not, but I'll probably have to finish up this video before I do that. Okay, guys, so I just exited off the gyrosphere, and now we're getting back onto the mono. And that was actually the last open public, kind of enclosure. But now, guys, I'm gonna show you guys the actual restricted stuff and off limits section. So let's go ahead and show that now. First off, we obviously got to start off with Camp Cretaceous, bro. And hold up.
Before you disembark.
Let's go ahead and ride this Jurassic tour. And we're actually just gonna go ahead and just ride it. So let's go ahead. Oh. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, this is kind of what we saw in Camp Cretaceous. You know, we have this little like truck that they're going through, and then eventually they will go through the gate, and then eventually they would end up in Camp Cretaceous eventually. So now if we
We
just,
encountered difficult
yep,
terrain
okay.
along our route.
All right, so here we are, and we go right or left. We're first gonna go left, and remember when I said that Toro wasn't in that Carnotaurus enclosure? Well, this is actually Toro's enclosure, and if I could find, oh, hold up, yeah, there she is. And the reason why I sectioned off Toro from the rest of the Carnotaurus is because in actual history of Camp Cretaceous, or in Jurassic World in general, Toro was actually way too aggressive for the other Carnotauruses and guests. So that's why she was off sectioned here. And then eventually we would go to Camp Cretaceous and stuff. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about like the treehouse situation. And then eventually we would go here and we could zip line, and we would see all the different dinosaurs, which are Apatosaurus, Sinoceratops, Stegosaurus, Parasaurolophus, and what you call it, Ankylosaurus. So eventually we would just go there, and then that's pretty much all we have to show for Camp Cretaceous. Bro, of course we just have to include this, bro. It's the raptor paddock, dude. We just have to include this, bro. It's literally in the movie. It's literally an icon of the entire island. It's literally a main location, bro. It's literally it. It is literally it. And then eventually we just go here, and eventually we would see the raptors. Yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much that. However, let's actually go ahead and see if we can find them in there. So right here we have Charlie, Blue, Delta, and Echo. So that's pretty much the entire raptor paddock, and we also have this little back section where the water is and stuff like that. And that's pretty much the entire thing, and obviously we have the little moat as well that would run down here that we see in the movie. Well, it's not an actual moat; it just kind of just leads out to the ocean. And that's pretty much it for the raptor paddock. Leave a like for the raptor paddock, man. It's just a beautiful place of glory. And guys, before we hit this video off with the Indominus Rex paddock, I have a little Easter egg here. Of course, we have to originate the original park as well. This is the original visitor center. Man, it never gets. Oh man, it never gets old, dude. Obviously, I added some damage to it, and I added a little rival point there because we're not letting any like buildings be off sectioned from anything or off path from anything. The Raptor Paddock and the original park are honestly just a place of glory in Jurassic World. But let's hit this video with the Indominus Rex Paddock, Paddock 11. And comment down below what you think is in Paddock 10, because I've heard mixed reviews about the Tarbosaurus being in there, but obviously Tarbosaurus was not in there. I have a feeling that maybe Scorpius Rex might have been in there. I don't know. I'm also doing another water checkpoint, so if you haven't already, just get your cup of water and let's drink up. Um, Excuse me. Alright, well, let's see, and, oh no, this tree's in the way. Hold up, let me fix that. Okay, so I cleared the tree, and there she is.
A
Indominus
ginormous predator
Rex.
with astonishing intelligence, unfathomable strength, and the miraculous ability to conceal itself. Indominus Rex adds a thrilling new chapter to the chronicles of prehistory.
You heard what we said. And that's pretty much the entire Indominus Rex paddock. I know the monorail is kind of like unethical, but you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? You gotta do what you gotta do. And I kind of just based off the enclosure of the thing of the Indominus Rex paddock with an overview shot that we get to see in the movie. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And we also have the little crane that the Indominus Rex would eventually feed with in the movie. As you'd see, the crane would just kind of like drop a little meat pile of dog. Oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty much it on Jurassic World. Also, right here we have the control center uh, as, oh gosh, as well as these two nature hotels as well, or two nature hotel sections. So that would honestly be pretty cool, as you may ask. Well, guys, that is it. That is Jurassic World in all its glory. It's sad that it had to go down in 2015. However, as I promised you guys, at the end, I would do. Let's do this. And now, what we're gonna do is again, we're going to. Oh gosh, okay. My menu is a little bit is like scuffed right now. But hold up, if we get if I do sandbox settings, oh excuse me. Okay, I might have to fix that later. So I guess we're not gonna be able to do it now. But anyways, guys, I promised you guys this. I promised you guys that I would open Jurassic World at the end of the video. Guys, this is it. Welcome to Jurassic World. That's it. That's the park opened. It's only a matter of time before we see some guests pop up. Come on. I'm just waiting for the guest to pop up. Come on. Okay, maybe we could see the guest like come out of like a different spot. Do you see any guests in the park right now, or anywhere else where there's like other arrival points? No, I don't see any. Let's check back over here. Um. Oh, here they are. All right. Well, that's it, guys. That's Jurassic World, and we are about to lag really hard because the park is open. And all right, hold up. Let's get this outro done. Okay, guys, that's it. That's it, guys. For I won't be able to play Jurassic World Evolution 2 or Evolution 3 until uh until my birthday, but I'll make sure to upload a video on it, and I'll continue the Bison Sanctuary. And guys, honestly, this has just been a dream of mine, just sharing Jurassic World with you guys. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, and until next time, I'll see you guys until the next one. Enjoy Jurassic World Evolution 3. Peace out.